Hello students, today we are going to start the next part of the alkane. In the previous video, we have studied the preparation of alkane. In this video, we are going to study the physical and chemical properties of alkane. So let's start. Property which we will be going to study is chemical properties of alkane. As we know that the chemical reactivity of alkane is very less, so they are also known as paraphenes. What do you mean by paraphenes? Paraphenes, it means they are showing less reactivity towards the particular reagent. They show reaction in the presence of drastic condition. It means when the temperature, pressure or some type of special reagent or catalyst is used, then they show reaction. But in moderate condition, they do not show any reaction. Why they are not showing reaction in the moderate condition? Because of the carbon-carbon and carbon-hydrogen bond which is present in the alkane is quite strong. It is highly strong, because of that it is not showing reaction. So first property which we will be going to study in chemical reaction, first is substitution. So what is substitution? We have earlier studied in the previous videos in the type of reaction. What do you mean by substitution? When one of the hydrogen of the alkane is replaced by some atoms or group of atom is known as substitution. So first property which we will be going to study in substitution is halogenation. This reaction is occurring either in the presence of light, that is ultraviolet light, or in the presence of high temperature, that is around 520 to 670 Kelvin temperature. So this temperature or light is used. Okay? So the order of halogenation is fluorine, chlorine, bromine, iodine. It means which halogen will be showing more vigorous reaction, that is fluorine, and least will be shown by the iodine. First property which we will be going to study in halogenation will be first, that is chlorination. Okay, first reaction with chlorine. In the case of chlorination, this reaction is occurring in the presence of light and high temperature, that is around 520 to 670 Kelvin. So what will be the reaction? CH4 react with chlorine in the presence of ultraviolet light or the temperature of around 520 to 670 Kelvin temperature. Okay? So what will be the further reaction? CH3Cl and removal of HCl. Further, this CH3Cl will react with another molecule of chlorine in the presence of light and 520 to 670 Kelvin temperature. Either condition can be used. Okay? So there will be formation of CH2, Cl2 and HCl. Similar condition, so there will be formation of CH, Cl3 and HCl. Okay? This is known as chloroform. Okay? Next step, chloroform. This step, CH, Cl3 will react with chlorine in the same condition, that is in the presence of light and temperature. Then there will be formation of carbon tetrachloride and HCl. So this reaction will stop in this step. Till all the hydrogens are not replaced by chlorine atom, this reaction will take place, okay, and stop when all the hydrogens are replaced. Okay? So this is the representation of chlorination. Next is bromination. Next reaction is bromination. So how will the reaction takes place in bromination? First of all, CH3 in the presence of Br2 and light. It means the similar condition as used in the chlorination in the presence of ultraviolet light or temperature, that is 520 to 670 Kelvin temperature. So there will be formation of CH3 and removal of HBr. This reaction is occurring in the similar condition as chlorination, but this reaction is less vigorous in comparison to chlorination. Okay? Next reaction, third, is iodination. In the presence of iodine, reaction will occur in the reversible state. So there will be formation of CH3I and removal of HI. This reaction is reversible. It is because the reaction is very less vigorous, ठीक है? And also this reaction is reversible because of the HI. This HI is behaving as a moderate reducing agent. This is behaving as a moderate reducing agent, so it will again react with this methyl iodide. This reaction will shift towards the backward direction. Because of that, oxidizing agents are used. Example, HiO3, that is iodic acid, HNO3, nitric acid, HgO, that is mercuric oxide. So these reagents are used. These are oxidizing agent. They will help in removing HI. ठीक है, this HI is removed by the help of these oxidizing agent. So what will happen if HiO3 react with HI? ठीक है, so there will be formation of I2 and H2O will takes place. ठीक है, you have to balance the reaction. So when you balance the reaction, there will be 5 HI molecule. ठीक है, and this will react to form 3 molecule of iodine and 3 molecule of H2O. ठीक है, next if we use oxidizing agent, that is HNO3. So what will happen? HNO3 react with HI. So what will happen in this reaction? There will be formation of I2, H2O and NO2. ठीक है, you have to balance the reaction. If you use the HgO as an oxidizing agent for the removal of HI, then there will be formation of Hgi2 takes place and removal of H2O. ठीक है, so this is the reaction which will be represented by when these oxidizing agents are used in this reaction. Then this reaction will move towards the forward direction. Because of that, there will be increase in the production of this methyl iodide. So these oxidizing agents are helping in the removal of this HI. Because of that, this reaction will move towards the forward direction. This will increase the production of methyl iodide. Next reaction is fluorination. Fluorination is highly vigorous. Because of that, when the fluorine is directly reacted with alkane, there is a rupture of carbon-carbon and also carbon-hydrogen takes place. It means both carbon-carbon and carbon-hydrogen bonds are rupturing in the presence of fluorine, due to which there is a mixture of products are obtained. This is the demerit of direct fluorination. It means we cannot use pure fluorine for reacting with the alkane. Instead of using pure fluorine, it is used in diluted form. So it is diluted with, that is, nitrogen and or argon. These are inert gases. So these inert gases are used to dilute fluorine, and then this fluorine will react with the alkane. And second method is by using inorganic fluorides. Inorganic fluorides, which is behaving as a source of fluorine. Example, AgF, silver fluoride, ASF3, that is arsenic trifluoride, SbF3, antimony trifluoride, Hg2F2, mercurous trifluoride. If we take CH3, CH2, Cl, so in this case there will be replacement of, that is substitution of this chlorine by this fluorine will takes place. ठीक है, so what will happen? CH3, CH2F. This fluoro compound will be obtained and this silver will combine with chlorine, AgCl. So in this case, the compound, that is the reactant which we are taking, is another halogen compound, and this halogen compound will react with inorganic fluoride. Then there will be replacement of halogen will takes place, due to which there will be formation of ethane fluoride will takes place. This reaction is a named reaction, so it is very important. This is known as Schwarz reaction. ठीक है. In this case there will be no mixture of products is obtained, so this reaction is having higher significance. ठीक है. So this reaction is used for fluorination. So the mechanism behind halogenation is a free radical mechanism. It means in this the reactive intermediate which is formed is a free radical. So how this reaction is taking place? First, in mechanism there are 3 steps. First step is initiation. In initiation step there will be generation of free radical will takes place, ठीक है, which is a reactive intermediate, and this will initiate the reaction. So what will happen if we take the chlorine molecule? So in the presence of light or heat around 520 to 670 Kelvin temperature, this will convert into free radical. So it means there will be homolytic fission will takes place. In homolytic fission, both the atoms of the molecule will take away the 1 electron of the shared pair. It means in this there will be 1 electron displacement will takes place. ठीक है. So this chlorine will take away its electron, this chlorine will take away its electron, so there will be formation of 2 chlorine free radical. ठीक है. In the next step it means free radicals are generated, and these free radical will initiate further reaction. So the next step is propagation. This free radical will initiate the further reaction. It means there will be propagation of reaction will take place. So CH4 molecule, in this case this free radical will attack on the hydrogen. So if we will represent the open structure of this molecule, it means there will also be homolytic fission will takes place. So this carbon will take away its electron, this hydrogen will take away its electron, then this hydrogen free radical will combine with the HCl. So there will be formation of methyl free radical will takes place and removal of HCl. This methyl free radical will further react CH3 free radical. This will further react with another chlorine molecule. So what will happen? This will attack on this chlorine molecule, half arrow representation will be done, and this chlorine will be removed as a free radical. So there will be formation of CH3Cl. CH3Cl will react with another free radical, that is chlorine free radical, and attack on one of the hydrogen. So there will be formation of CH2Cl free radical, ठीक है, and removal of HCl. ठीक है. Further this molecule again react with Cl2 molecule. So what will happen? This free radical attack on this chlorine, and this chlorine will be removed as a free radical. So it means the chlorine which is removed as a free radical is initiating the next step. So what will be happening? CH2, Cl2 and removal of chlorine free radical. This chlorine free radical will further initiate the reaction, and this reaction will occur till all the hydrogens are not replaced. So the final product which will be obtained after the removal of all the hydrogen will be CCl4. After that the next step is third, that is termination. In termination, all the free radicals which are generated in the propagation are terminated. Example, chlorine free radical will react with chlorine free radical, so there will be formation of chlorine molecule takes place. This chlorine free radical either react with the methyl free radical which was generated in the propagation, so there will be formation of CH3Cl will takes place. This methyl free radical can also combine with the methyl free radical, so there will be formation of C2H6 will takes place. It means there is a formation of ethane is also taking place as a byproduct. So all the free radicals which are generated in the propagation are terminated in termination. So these are the steps of mechanism in free radical. Substitution reaction is nitration. In the case case of nitration, alkane cannot directly react with HNO3. So instead of directly reacting with HNO3, fuming HNO3 is used. What is fuming HNO3? When alkane in the presence of HNO3 is heated to high temperature of about 423 to 673 Kelvin temperature under pressure, that is known as fuming HNO3. ठीक है, only at that temperature the reaction will takes place. So what will be the reaction? Example, CH3, CH2, CH3 react with HNO3 in the presence of temperature 423 Kelvin to 673 Kelvin temperature of the solution. ठीक है, under pressure this solution is heated at this temperature and this HNO3 will be known as fuming HNO3. So in this case, nitro free radical will be generated by heating under pressure. This will be responsible for the free radical mechanism, which we will later study in the mechanism. So what will be the complete reaction? In this case, there will be mixture of products are obtained. ठीक है, so what will be the mixture which will be obtained? CH3, CH2, CH2, NO2. This is 1 degree nitro compound, whereas CH3, NO2, CH3, this is 2 degree nitro compound. Next, CH3, CH2, NO2, that is nitroethane. CH3, NO2, nitromethane, and also some byproducts, example, that is molecules CO2, H2O, NO2. These molecules are also released in this reaction. So on the basis of this reaction and the type of products which are obtained in this reaction, we can observe that there is a cleavage of not only CH bond is taking place, but also CC bond is also cleaved. ठीक है, so in this case you can also see there is a formation of nitroethane and nitromethane is taking place, and some byproduct. This represent that there is a cleavage of CC bond is also taking place. So what will be the mechanism behind this reaction? This reaction is occurring by the help of free radical mechanism. If we represent the molecule in this form, ठीक है, so at this temperature 423 to 673 Kelvin temperature, ठीक है, this is homolytic fission will takes place. So there is homolytic fission is taking place. So there is formation of two free radical is taking place, that is HO free radical and NO2 free radical. Because of that, fuming nitration is done, otherwise the reaction with HNO3 will not takes place. ठीक है, so this free radical is responsible for the substitution. First of all, what will be the next step? Next step will be this HO free radical will react with alkane, that is RH. It can be any alkane. This RH will react with this, so there will be formation of R free radical and H2O. ठीक है, so H2O will be removed. Further, this R free radical will react with NO2 free radical and there will be formation of R NO2 will takes place. Next substitution reaction is sulfonation. In this also there will be replacement of hydrogen will takes place by some other functional group. That functional group is SO3H. In this case, both straight chain hydrocarbon or branch chain hydrocarbons are used. In this condition of reaction is that the hydrocarbon which are taken are having either 6 carbon atom or more than 6 carbon atom. They can be branch chain alkanes or they can be straight hydrocarbons. So in this case, H2SO4, fuming H2SO4, temperature condition present in this case is 675 to 725 Kelvin. ठीक है, at this temperature condition the reaction will takes place and there will be formation of SO3H. ठीक है, so there will be formation of hexane sulfonic acid. Removal of H2O will takes place. So in the case of straight carbon chain, the carbon number should be either 6 or more than 6, whereas in the case of branch chain system Branch chain alkanes are also showing this reaction whether the carbon numbers are less than 6 carbon, but because of the stability of carbocation this reaction will takes place. Whether in the straight chain carbon the condition is there should be either 6 carbon atoms or more than 6. ठीक है, so in this case the reaction will takes place in the presence of fuming H2SO4, that is H2SO4 and SO3. Temperature is 675 to 725 Kelvin. So what will be happening? CH3, C, CH3, CH3, SO3H. Removal of H2O will takes place. This is tert butyl sulfonic acid. Tert butyl sulfonic acid. So in this case the reactivity is shown by the formation of carbocation. So in this case the stability order 3 degree, 2 degree and 1 degree. It means this is the order of reactivity shown by these hydrocarbon towards sulfonation.